Morning everyone, here we are ready to head out on a 48-hour session. As you can see by my breath this morning, it's a very cold morning. It's 9:20. I'm off for Halloween holidays with the school, so I'm heading down for a couple of nights to try and catch a few fish. Haven't a clue exactly where I'm heading at the minute. I'm going to check my local club water. If the peg that produces at this time of year is free, I'll go there. If it's not, I'm going to have to head elsewhere, because basically the fish only really hold up over a couple of spots, and if you're not in the right spot at this time of year, you're not going to get them. So I'll keep you posted throughout the journey. Well, here we are. It's looking a lot different since the last time I was down, mid-August. All the pads are completely dead. As you can see there, some of them are submerged below the water. That's the thing when margin fishing to close in, but mostly the far side, you'll see that it's hard to tell if you're actually over a clear spot or you are under a sunken bed of lilies. It's very silty here, so even feeling for a drop on the cast sometimes can feel quite soft, and it's whether that has your hook point into a bit of dead lily or whether that is literally just silt. But there's no one else down yet. It's Wednesday lunchtime, 12 o'clock, and we're the only people here so far. And I say we, Jack and Toby, are playing there in the leaves. So it's about 7 degrees. It's not the warmest, but as you can see by the weather, I can't lie, it's not the coldest either. It's actually lovely October conditions, although today is Halloween. Happy Halloween, the 31st of October. So tomorrow we'll be into November, and that really starts my winter campaign from November right through to the end of February. So we'll see how we'll get on. I've had carp in the spring this year. I've had carp in the summer, I've had carp in autumn, so I just need to finish the season off with having some in the winter, and if we catch after midnight tonight, then that'll be the case. Now, I'm just coming up here to lock the gate. Well, the bivvy's up. I've got the rods sitting there ready to go. I'm in no rush to put them out. I've got my bag there with the scopes for stalking, and I've got my smaller pod there set with 2 bait arms for stalking. So if I feel like taking a trip round to another part of the lake, if I see a few showing fish, I might reel in and take the rods round to stalk for an hour or two. I've got the tripod that I used to use when I fished Cork, the loch. I'm going for practicality over tardiness for this session. I just sort of felt that this pod, if the water levels do rise, which they have done dramatically here in the past at this time of year, my alarms and rods and reels won't be flooded. So although the water level's only up over the peg at the minute, it does surprisingly get up rather quickly. But if you take a look, I've got this filming in 4K. You'll see that the lake's actually looking pretty good. Everything is nice. It's flat calm up in the bay there. Wee bit of a breeze pushing in towards me. Not a great pressure, not great weather. Temperature dropped to -1 tonight. Nothing in our favour, but we're out, and that's the main thing. It's got nothing to do with catching fish. I've been really fortunate over the last couple of months that I've done quite well, no matter where I've been fishing. So it's good to be out. I've got the big bivvy up, and it's good to actually have a bit of comfort about me. Now, you'll see later in the video as it goes along that I'm going to be fishing cream seed, the Munchbaits cream seed, 15mm boilies against essential sail, which at this lake has always got me a bite. So that's a massive risk, fishing the cream seed against the essential sail. So we'll see how that goes, but only time will tell. So we'll give that a good go. I'm just watching the dogs run about here and chase each other. It's brilliant to actually have them out. A lot of times when I'm away I feel guilty that I haven't brought them, so it looks like it's going to be a good session. Yep, happy days. Well, it's just after 9 o'clock in the evening and nothing really to report. It's been a slow day. You don't really get day bites on this lake, especially in the winter anyway. But the rods are out tonight. I put them out about 4 p.m. I'd originally wanted to cast them, but the lake is just completely covered in sycamore leaves, as it's that time of year where the trees are just shedding the leaves. And every time I casted, the lead was getting hit. The lead was hitting off the sycamore leaves, and the hook point was embedding into them as well. So I decided to send them out on the boat. As the boat was going out, it was disabling the steering and making it very difficult to get the rigs into place. So it took a long while to get 3 rods out, but we eventually got there. About 7:30, 7:45, I had a run, which by the time I got to the rod and lifted into it, there was nothing on it, which really makes me wonder, because I had been using a different hook pattern, the Ace Continental size 4s, up until recently when I ran out, and I decided to give the Corda hooks a go. So these new ones, so the Kamakuras. So I have a Mark Pitcher's hinge stiff rig. It's actually out on the new Ridge Monkey RM chod hooks in a size 6. I have a Kamakura crank out on a Ronnie rig, and I have a Kamakura wide gape size 4 for a bottom bait rig, which is the boilies that I've been using over the last couple of months, the cream seed, topped off with a bit of a Northern Special pop-up on top, just to give it that wee bit of extra buoyancy rather than the flavour. I think the cream seed's doing most of the business there. But it was the cream seed rod that I got a run off, the right hand rod. As I say, it's only 9, so the night is very young. On this lake, usually after 10, 11, even in the winter, is when the bites start to come. 2 a.m. is a good bite time in the winter, and so is 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. as well. So I'm going to try something a bit different here.
Well folks, Friday morning, and it's about 10 past 7, 20 past 7, and finally the rod has went off. I'm not going to weigh it, it's only about, what, about £8 or something like that, but in these conditions, in the absolute freezing cold, the fish is like a block of ice, so I'm going to get it back. But a cracking job for 2 days in Baltic conditions, so good stuff. Let's get her back.